3, 2, 1. Monroe County is disconnected.
Goodbye.
Hello? California, you're live on WZR Radio. What's up, man? Cali.
I'm here right here.
What's up? Cali.
You're live on the air. All right, thanks. All right.
Nope, you're welcome.
Hello? Yeah, okay, sorry. My cell phone rang, and I'm getting my hair done. I'm sorry, you guys.
What's up, man?
CG, California. First off, thank you for holding on and not hanging up on me saying anyway.
I'm yelling, Alex.
Hello. I'm scratching your head. Hey, check this out, man. I know you've seen the MMA. I was like, Lesnar will be all that, and, I mean, he barely beat a jobber. The dude to me is a jobber, man. What happened?
Yeah, but he's big, man. He's got some size, though. He had size. I mean, he wasn't just a walkover, you know. I think Ken Shamrock, with the size of Lashley, if Ken Shamrock was in there, the original opponent, he would have murdered.
Shamrock,
what a boring fight, though. People
were saying that. It's just that because I seen the dude, like, on the way, and the dude tried to shake his hand. I said, oh, this fool was scared. Because when he tried to shake his hand, Lashley looking at him saying, yeah, man, please, yeah, right. I said, Lashley's going to destroy this fool. Because, like, he was scared. I thought that when you put your hand out to shake it, that means, to me, it means you're scared. I thought he was nervous. He's going to come in there and throw a couple of jabs. Kind of like when Roy Jones fought that jobber and he beat him up and started dancing. I'm like, you didn't do nothing. You beat a jobber, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no. Roy Jones, Omar Sheik is good. I mean, Omar Sheik is no joke, man. I'm telling you. Roy Jones came out. Look, I'll tell you what. Roy looked like the old Roy during that fight.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, Roy looked great. He came out. He landed everything was precise. He landed body shots. That hard. It was like it was the fastest combo to the body that I've seen in a long time from him. Just bang, 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 right to his body, man. He didn't know what to do. So Roy looked great. And then the whole MMA card on that pay-per-view, it disappointed me, man. First of all, they shouldn't have had Jeff Monson and the other guy above Lashley and Guida. They should have had Lashley and Guida as their main event for MMA. Jeff Monson should have been under that. So they should have had, and they shouldn't have done all the MMA first and then all the boxing, you know, with the BJ Flores fight and that. But I thought Lashley's fight, I mean, give Lashley credit, though, because nobody knew if a fight went 2 rounds or 3 rounds, if he could do it. I mean, all his fights, his 2 previous fights before that, were knockouts. You know what I mean? So nobody knew about this guy, but he did go 3 rounds. So I mean, I can't really tell. And he looked all right, man. You know?
That's true. He had to work. I mean, he's kind of new. He got to work his. I mean, Lesnar is powerful, and I don't think he's ready. Up down the road, he can maybe hang with him, but right now, Lesnar just walking throwing right hooks. And I think that if let's try to take him down, Lesnar just block it because his legs are so big and just throw punches like he did, like Couture kind of like, and beat him. But one more question. Check this out. You know how you talk about Cena in the movie constantly? Now, how can I'm pretty sure he's been in Hollywood and Jay Leno and the whole 9. Okay? Now, how can Cena is supposed to be WWE? They want to be like the number 1, kind of like Stone Cold Steve Austin or the whole 9. So how can he, wrestle and and be Hollywood the whole 9? But when it comes to Mr. Rocky Maivia, I ain't got time. You tell you, like I told you last time, man. I
tell you what, because Cena can do it because Cena's movies right now are through WWE films, right? They're not through Hollywood. They're through WWE films, so he can work with them through WWE films. And Cena has also said that he's not going to be like The Rock. You know, he's not going to go out and he's not going to walk away from wrestling and go make movies. Cena is a workhorse, man. I mean, this guy is on a media blitz right now from city to city to city doing interview, then he flies to Raw, then he flies, you know what I mean? It's crazy. The guy is just a freaking workhorse, but it has to do a lot with WWE films. WWE films, I'll be honest with you, WWE films isn't looked upon by Hollywood as some major film company. You know, they're looked at as though, it's WWE films, you know, and they've never had a movie that's done well. Not yet, at least. I mean, they're banking a lot off this 12 rounds, so we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
All right.
I thought it was the same thing, but that's all you guys. Thanks.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling as always. take another one, Jose. Let's get Raven back on the line, right?
Bring him back.
We left him hanging before.
Hey.
I apologize for. Hey, what's up, man? I apologize for cutting you off. What's up?
Hey, it's okay. Oh, God, I don't really know. I have a comment for just about everything you said. But, but I'll start with something recent. WWE films. Do you think that WWE is forgetting what brought them to the dance? I mean, it's not inspiration, it's entertainment, and the more time passes, the more it's entertainment and less wrestling. Would you agree?
I definitely agree. But the reality is, they in order for them to grow, they have to kind of grow with the way the economy is, and their form of entertainment means more money in their pocket at the end of the day. They got to return back to the shareholders a bigger bottom line, and going to like PG brings more higher advertisers, which have deeper pockets to spend more on your programs. But I miss it. I mean, I would love to sit there and watch the old school wrestling challenge or WWE, wrestling superstars, where wrestling really mattered. The angles and the way that the 2 counts, 2.5 counts come into play.
Yeah.
The way that they sell the match, the wrestling concept as the old school. But unfortunately, the change of times, it brings us now PG, WWE, until it's changed again, which, wouldn't surprise me in 5 years.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but do you think WWE Films is going to be like the World Bodybuilding Federation and the XFL? Is it just another way that, it can, you know what I mean by that?
I completely it's an investment that McMahon has done in the past that failed. The difference between those investments and WWE Films is he has talent, and that talent, particularly, of course, is John Cena, and the story is going to be told this Friday on how much the movie does. If the movie does really well, then they know that they have something there. They're going to continue developing around that. If they don't have something there and it's a failure and it's another money loss, then exactly, they'll start going down the path of the XFL's investments of the world.
I think you have to give it a shot. You have to at least try it out before you can say, it's not going to work. They tried it with the XFL, it didn't work. They've tried it with WWE Films so far. I mean, we'll have to see what this 12 rounds movie does, and then they've got a couple more coming up with the big show as well. So I mean, just give it a shot. We had it up on the website. I can't remember the exact name of the movie. We have it up on WZROnline.com, Variety.com.
Sucker Punch or something like that, or?
Yeah, Variety.com did an article. It was just yesterday, and they did a bunch of articles up on Variety.com yesterday, and we have him up. I'll try to get to the name here before we go off the air, but he's going to be in one. Cena, this big 12 rounds. Well, so let's see how 12 rounds does. Let's before we shit all over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't know we could swear on the air here, but I'm not going to take advantage
of
it.
No, I'm not swearing. Don't go crazy swearing, man. But
yeah, I was kidding. Just shaking you guys up a bit. But
all right.
You mentioned about this was probably 15 minutes ago or so. You said somebody didn't have the right look. What do you mean by that? Because don't you think the fans want variety, like maybe people that they can relate to instead of like the entire roster's filled with these larger-than-life guys, and a lot of them work exactly the same? And do you know where I'm coming from here?
I think I know where you're coming from. The right look. Vince has always been. It's well documented.
Big man territory.
Just a big man's territory. Guys that have the look. It all depends on the gimmick that they're looking for, to be honest with you. But guys that have a good body, a chiseled body, guys that are clean, guys that it's like a common code. It basically has to pass through Vince. It's a look of just a bigger guy with Jose, the look. Just a bigger guy.
That is factor.
It's a bigger guy. There's no real definition of what the actual look is, but a bigger guy. I guess I'm trying to give you an example of a guy that would fit the look, the perfect look. like maybe like a John Cena or maybe an Edge. Edge is a little bit smaller than the average look that they're looking for. But Batista, I mean, he's one of the way bigger guys. But Cena, Cena would be the perfect body type. Somebody else like Cena. Santino,
you got the Batistas of the world. You got the Rey Mysterios of the world. I mean, in those class of those body weights.
Yeah, I mean, smaller guys are obviously going to have a different look, but they still got to have. I mean, you've got to have the in-ring style. You've got to. They like guys with promo work, guys that have it all. It's basically you either have it or you don't have it. You know what I mean? That's what they base it on.
I can totally agree with that. I'm just saying that all these guys are just these large beef monkeys, and like, I don't know. I miss the WCW cruiserweight division. You know, I mean, I guess we can watch TNA for that. That's kind of like a very large version of that. But, you know,
yeah,
you're
but
right.
Vince has never